Dr. Deanna, Doctor of Curriculum and Instruction, homeschooling mom, and former K-3 teacher for over 20 years. And so today I want to introduce you to a strategy that's really powerful and really simple. I have my Lakeshore letter sound buckets here, but you don't have to get a Lakeshore set to make this activity work. I do happen to really love this item, but it's a bit on the pricey side, and I always try to give my community both types of options if they're available, but to make it available to you as well, something that is a little affordable and within reach. So I have these because it was a great teaching tool, but if you want to look for something a little more affordable, you can check out on my Teachers Pay Teachers storefront. I have actually beginning consonant sounds sorting sets for you to download and print out. And that is a better option. In fact, right now I have them available for free. If you're having trouble with a child hearing beginning sounds, especially if there's a couple of letters that they constantly get confused. In this case, one that's really common, I chose the J, J, and the G, G, because those are very commonly confused amongst kids who are learning their letter sounds and learning to use them in their reading and their spelling. So one activity to help with that's play-based and it's very hands-on and interactive, is a sorting activity. And again, these are Lakeshore letter sound buckets, but I have an option on my Teachers Pay Teachers. You can download that. But in any case, we have sorting sets here that have little items that have that letter sound at the beginning. And so we're going to play a little game here to listen. And the magic or the power of this activity, what really makes it powerful for helping kids with this skill, is that it's repetitive. They're getting a lot of practice, but not in a dull, boring way. They're getting to have these little items that are cute and fun, and they're getting to move them around. They're also growing their vocabulary when they're doing this activity. So there's so many wins. You really can't lose with this activity, and you can do it with so many different types of phonics skills, and you can do this with all of the letters, right? So it's a great strategy, and it's one of my top strategies to share with parents. So, for instance, I would say, oh, I have jam. What did I hear at the beginning? J. I heard a J, and that's the sound that goes with the letter J. So I'm going to put that in the J bucket. And then I might say, oh, I have a goat. What do I hear at the beginning of goat? I have a G, and that's the sound that goes with the letter G. So we would put that in the G bucket. And we would just continue. I have Jeep, and really help them hear that beginning sound. I use my shoulder, or I use the fingers to listen to the sounds on my chin, and that gives them another hands-on, kinesthetic, tactile strategy for them to really feel their learning. So I hear a J at the beginning, and I know that's the sound that goes with the letter J. And you're even modeling this. You can think aloud as you do this and help them have that narrative in their head, because pretty soon they'll be doing that for themselves. And the last one I have out is game. And again, help them to hear that beginning sound. And you would hear it's a G at the beginning. And I know that's the sound that goes with the letter G. And so once again, as I said, the powerful part of this is the repetition, but it's also very engaging because it's fun and it's hands-on. And with that, I'll see you next time when I teach to your little learners super strengths, one child and family at a time.